September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. 1 in 9 men will develop prostate cancer in their lifetime. Could their DNA hold instructions for discovering new treatments and understanding family risk? While genetic information has contributed to advances in treatment of diseases such as breast cancer, it has not been widely used in prostate cancer. Dr. Channing Poller is Associate Director for Oncology of the Johns Hopkins Clinical Research Network and co-lead of the PROMISE study. She joins us this morning to talk about the latest advances in treatment for prostate cancer and how she and others are working to bring more genetic information to the fight against prostate cancer. So good to see you. Good morning, Dr. Poller.
Good morning. So good to be here.
Now, this is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, and I understand that statistics show that 1 in 9 men will develop prostate cancer in their lifetime. So who is most at risk here?
There are 3 high-risk groups. The first are men with a family history. So men with a father, brother, or son are twice as likely to develop prostate cancer. And if you have 2 relatives, you're 4 times as likely to develop prostate cancer. The second group are African-American men. They have a 76% increased chance of developing prostate cancer, and they're twice as likely to die of the disease. And the third group are veterans. They have a 1 in 5 chance compared to 1 in 9 chance of the general population of developing prostate cancer during their lifetime.
Wow, I didn't know that, especially with veterans there. Very interesting. And Dr. Poller, you are co-leading a new study to fight prostate cancer. So can you tell us about that?
I'm excited to tell you about the PROMISE study. We know from breast cancer that our genes matter, not only for our risk of developing cancer, but also in terms of finding personalized treatments for patients. The PROMISE study, its goal is really to understand the role that our genes play, not only in the risk of developing cancer for you and your family, but also in terms of improving treatment options and outcomes for men with prostate cancer. So at its core, it's really a network. The more people that sign up, the more we learn and the more people that we can help.
Absolutely. And why is understanding DNA so important for the treatment of prostate cancer?
Sure, medicine used to be a one-size-fits-all approach, but now we know that our genes matter. I had a patient come to me about a year ago, and he was headed towards hospice. He was not doing well, and he did not want chemotherapy. Together, we looked at his genes and found that his genes matched one of the new therapies approved for prostate cancer. I'm thrilled to say after a year of treatment, he is doing great, and his prostate cancer is controlled on this therapy. So it's men like that we really want to help with PROMISE.
That is so great, something to celebrate, absolutely, And why is this study urgent and important? That was a great reason right there. And who's going to benefit most from the study?
Sure, it's urgent because 1 in 9 men will get prostate cancer in their lifetime, and 32,000 men die each year. And as I said, we know from breast cancer that our genes matter. And really, we want to bring that to the fight against prostate cancer. So it's really all men will benefit, and men who have a mutation will benefit more. But all men can learn something from this. But more importantly, it's access to free information about the latest research, new clinical trials, and new drug approvals on an ongoing basis.
I love that. I can feel it in your voice. We love these great outcomes. And for the men out there listening and their partners, what are our next steps? What do we need to do next after hearing this information this morning?
Next steps for men with prostate cancer are to talk to your physician and visit prostatecancerpromise.org to learn more. There you can sign up and you can get a test kit sent to you where you'll have the opportunity to get engaged with the PROMISE study.
To recap, PROMISE is a registry of prostate cancer patients who have joined a research study to advance knowledge about the role our genes can play in health outcomes. It's a collaboration between you, your doctor, and researchers from Johns Hopkins University and the University of Washington about prostate cancer and the discovery of new ways to treat it. PROMISE is completely free, and your information will only be used for research, they say. And joining PROMISE is simple. First, you get registered. Register online. 2, you'll get the DNA kit, and they'll send you a DNA test kit, and a saliva sample is all that's needed. And 3, get those results. You'll receive information tailored to your DNA. ProstateCancerPromise.org has all the information. Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Poller, for joining us today and for all the work you're doing for this community. We really appreciate it. And for Northwest Lifestyle, I'm Nicole DaCosta.